Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to a new video. So yeah, it's actually a mobile on RuneScape. So one of the things I noticed, right? I made a video earlier in the week a while ago. Basically, I soul split 250 in rage, right? Because I'm like, oh well, I don't necessarily really need to do much else than that, like it's hang on. I'm gonna I don't really have to go into the bank because I already have everything set up. Hang on. Okay, I'm back. So let's go treasure, teleport. Okay. So yeah, I noticed I could do Zamorak. Is um solo 250 in rage using masterwork without actually having to really do much else. Let me see. So I was like, you know what? I'm in line right now because I was running an errand. So let me go ahead and try mobile, because I like doing challenges, And I noticed that I'm actually able to solo 100 in rage Zamorak. I mean, bear in mind, a lot of that is because I have a really large amount of high-end gear, like to almost an obscene degree. Um, But like that's just part of the game too. Like your gear is your strength as well. So, um yeah, just enjoy, I guess. I'll be explaining some stuff as I go along, but one of the things that I did is I definitely added in three basics for evolution, and I'm actually controlling the um I am personally controlling the thresholds and the ultimates because I have to, and it helps out with like the DPS check. I wouldn't feel comfortable doing this in 500 in range just because I do like to get the timing down properly for this kind of stuff. But for something like this, where it's 100 in range, I'm allowed to make mistakes. Like it really is relatively easy, and it's pretty calm. Like I'm not like, oh my god, I'm gonna die. It's just like, okay, well, here, hit that. Let me lock my action bar now that I think about lock, because I noticed that I moved it by accident. And let's go back and let's do that. Heal and do that. And honestly, the reason this works out is because I am skipping all the mechanics because of my DPS. I'm just what do you call that? I'm instantly phasing Zamorak. And for phases one and not phases one, but for lower in ranges, that's pretty easy to do. Zamorak only really has 100 in rate. I mean, 100k HP on all of his phases. So if you are fast enough, like this is relatively quick. It's just a matter of hang on, let me move. Prepping your character to actually go ahead and be able to do what you need to do, which is like um the actual hits and all that stuff. Okay, and we're good to go. Healed up the familiar because I forgot to add something in. And prayer switching is pretty easy. Because Zamorak's not dealing too much damage, I'm not really stressing out. I'm constantly dealing DPS just because I'm using Revolution for the basics, and I don't have to worry about adrenaline. And the actual what do you call that? The actual DPS checks are much easier because they're so low. Like even with this, like where it's like um where you would assume I would struggle, like as you can see, like I'm already killing everything really, really quickly. Um, and obviously Masterwork helps out a lot with the damage mitigation. And yeah, I mean, again, like this is papita, like it's pretty chill. Like there's no real stress involved in it because I can heal relatively easily because of the soul split. And even if I don't, like I have a bunch of food, so I can emergency heal. But most of the time I don't need to. Let's see. Magic. Hit him with that. Wait for that 100% again. Hit him with that. Hit him with that. Deal some damage back. Oh. And do that. Do that. Do that. Okay. Go over here. I think the only thing I would change in this particular rotation or like this whole setup that I got right now, it would be actually going ahead and adding in Shatter ability so that when I do phase 7 in higher enrages, it's not I get that 30k guarantee because the 30k helps out a lot. Um, please don't activate. Okay, thank God I didn't activate. I hate using that one. I always like leave it towards the very. Okay, it's fine. Okay, do that. Do that. Come over here. Attack. And do that. And do that. And that should bring me up to nice health. There you go. It's not a crazy amount, but healed me for a good chunk. Okay, go jump away. Gonna do that so I don't get stunned by the witch. And I'm gonna add in soul split because I want to heal up. See familiar, heal him. And then jump back. Pray magic. Hit the guy with. Okay, it's range. Oh, wait, why did I? Okay, whatever. Do that. See, the only thing I really dislike about using something like this is that because you're using auto, let me heal up because I don't like how low that is. Okay. The only downside I would say is that there's a very real possibility that you might miss time and ability because it's on auto. So that's not good. But otherwise, this is really, really easy. I don't even have my bonfire effect. Oh shit, I killed it. Okay. Attack. Alright, we need to check to see which one. We got that over there. Okay, that's one. And then the star. Okay, go to the star. And then do that. Hit that. And part of the reason I want to do this in Lauren ranges is because I can wipe out 80k in a hurry. Whereas if it was like 100, 150k, we might have some problems. But yeah. And yeah, see, check it out. I got about a mil. Not amazing, but that's what 7, 8 minutes, I think. Yeah, 7 minutes, and I was mostly relaxing. I was able to talk to you guys about what I'm doing rather than me like, oh my God, I don't know what to do, or oh God, I'm dying. No, like pretty easy, pretty clean. Um, yeah, I like again. This is just another endorsement for the Masterwork Ranged. Honestly, I almost feel like I should make this custom because it would help out with not using any charges in the actual battle. So, it's Elite Dungeon 4. But yeah, I think that's about it. Not much else. But yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you have a lovely Saturday, and I'll see you next time. Bye.